Hello everyone, from the heights of South America to the North Sea, specifically to the United Kingdom. In the annals of history, there are figures whose very names evoke a profound sense of leadership, resolve, and the indomitable spirit of a nation. Among them, one name shines with an enduring brilliance: Winston Churchill. Born into an era of empire, privilege, and the sweeping winds of change, Churchill's life journey would span the most pivotal and turbulent chapters of the 20th century. From his aristocratic beginnings at Blenheim Palace to his heroic leadership during the darkest days of World War II, Churchill's legacy is an epic tale of unwavering determination and unyielding faith in the values of democracy and freedom. His powerful words, etched in the annals of time, continue to inspire generations. Join us as we delve into the extraordinary life and leadership of Sir Winston Churchill, a man whose courage and vision shaped the destiny of a nation and left an indelible mark on the world stage. I'll see you after the intro. Early life and family. Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill was born on November 30th, 1874, into the aristocratic family of the Dukes of Marlborough. He was born at Blenheim Palace, a grand English country house. His father, Lord Randolph Churchill, was a prominent conservative politician, and his mother, Jenny Jerome, was an American socialite. This chapter delves into his family background and early upbringing, including his education at the prestigious Harrow School and the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst. Early career and military service. After graduating from Sandhurst, Churchill embarked on a military career. He served in various campaigns, including the Northwest Frontier in India and the Sudan. His adventurous spirit and love for action would become defining traits in his life. This chapter explores his experiences in the army and his early forays into journalism. Entry into politics. Churchill's entry into politics marked a significant turning point in his life. He was elected as the Member of Parliament, MP, for Oldham in 1900, representing the Conservative Party. However, he later switched to the Liberal Party due to ideological differences with the Conservatives. This chapter details his early political career, including his involvement in key reforms and his rise within the Liberal Party. Marriage and family. In 1908, Churchill married Clementine Hosier, and their union proved to be one of great partnership and affection. Their marriage endured for over 5 decades, weathering the storms of political life. Together, they had 5 children: Diana, Randolph, Sarah, Marigold, and Mary. This chapter explores Winston and Clementine's enduring love and the challenges they faced while raising their family amidst the demands of public life. First World War and political ups and downs. During World War I, Churchill held important positions in the government, including First Lord of the Admiralty. His decisions, particularly at the Dardanelles, were controversial and led to his resignation from government. This chapter covers his wartime experiences and his subsequent return to the army before re-entering politics. World War II and leadership. Churchill's leadership during World War II is perhaps his most defining period. He became Prime Minister in 1940, and his speeches, resolve, and leadership inspired the British people during their darkest hours. This chapter examines his wartime leadership, including the famous "We Shall Fight on the Beaches" speech and his collaboration with Allied leaders. Post-war years and the Cold War. After World War II, Churchill's role shifted as the world entered the Cold War era. He delivered his famous Iron Curtain speech, warning of Soviet expansionism. This chapter explores his contributions to post-war diplomacy, including his efforts to maintain the special relationship between the United States and Britain. Hobbies and interests. Churchill was a man of many interests beyond politics. He had a penchant for painting, a hobby he pursued with passion. His works adorned the walls of his homes and were a source of solace and relaxation. Additionally, Churchill was an avid writer, penning numerous books, articles, and essays, winning the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1953. Churchill's passing and legacy. On the somber morning of January 24, 1965, the world bid farewell to one of its most illustrious figures, Sir Winston Churchill. His passing marked the end of an era and the closing of a chapter in the annals of history. This chapter delves into the final moments of Churchill's life, the profound impact of his death, his state funeral, and the enduring legacy he left behind. Legacy and continuing influence. Churchill's death did not mark the end of his influence. Rather, it cemented his place in history as one of the towering figures of the 20th century. His words, etched in the collective memory of humanity, continue to inspire leaders and citizens around the world. His speeches, particularly those during the dark days of the Blitz, remained a symbol of courage and determination. In the years following his passing, numerous biographies, documentaries, and films would celebrate Churchill's life and accomplishments. His legacy, not only as a statesman but as a symbol of resilience and leadership, remained a touchstone for those facing challenges and adversity.
We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds, we shall fight in the fields and in the streets, we shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.